my student-generated outcome, I analyzed the sport of bowling. I noticed there are two very different attitudes between the open bowlers and league bowlers. Open bowling is any person who goes in to bowl, for example, a group of friends or just a person by themselves. League bowling is an organized group that gets together on a regular basis and tracks their scores from week to week. Some leagues even gamble on their bowling. The major difference I noticed in the attitude of the bowlers is the seriousness of the bowlers. In open bowl, people are there to relax and have fun. They may mess around on the lanes, joking around and taking each other's turns. In league bowling, the bowlers are very serious about how they bowl. Scores are an important part of the game. One mistake can change the entire outcome of their game, and that affects the mood of the player. They expect themselves to meet or exceed their average, which is reflected on past games they played. I interviewed both Keith and Chris, who are regular league bowlers, on a Friday night league. I asked Keith and Chris 3 questions. First question, why do you bowl in a league? Keith replied, jokingly at first, that he's forced by his wife. But then he answered, because it is fun and a great way to spend time with friends. I then asked Chris the same question, and she responded the same way, that it is fun and a great way to be with her friends. The next question I asked him was, how long have they been bowling in league? Keith has been bowling in league about 29 years, while Chris has been bowling for about 30 years. The final question I asked them, which do you prefer more, bowling in a league or doing open bowl? Keith said that he prefers league bowling for the competition and the chance to improve from week to week. Chris said the same thing. She also prefers bowling in a league, but she does it because she gets to get out with her friends, and when open bowling, you're not guaranteed to get together on a regular basis. I do both league bowling and open bowling. I go in open bowling to have fun and to relax, and I do league bowling to be serious and to try my best. I have talked with some league bowlers, and they also say the same thing. They go in for open bowling to have fun and to relax, and do league bowling and see league bowling as a time to be serious and to try their best. I have asked some league bowlers, young and old, if they don't mind bowling next to open bowlers when they're bowling in their league. And 9 out of 10 that I asked did not like bowling next to the open bowlers when they were bowling in their league, because the open bowlers, who are there just to have fun, are goofing off and are loud. And it is very distracting for the league bowlers, and their scores are affected by this distraction. Here we see 2 groups of people who are doing open bowl. They're there just to have fun and to spend time with each other. People on the left have younger kids who are new to bowling. They're using a ramp which helps take the ball straight down to the pins without it getting stuck halfway down. The people on the right, however, are not using the ramp. They're just going up there throwing the ball. Now they are there to have fun, and they are spending time with each other. Here is the Pepsi Youth Tournament that took part this year. This is the state finals of the tournament, and it is similar to league bowling due to the fact that you have to be a league bowler and in part of a league to get into this tournament. So everyone here is very serious about how they're bowling. Although everyone's own score affects just them and not other people they're bowling with, they are still together and still taking the game very seriously. They are not joking around, they are not bowling for each other, not going up whenever they want to. They are very serious, and they are there just for their score, so they can hopefully move on to the next part, which takes place in Detroit.
In conclusion, league bowling and open bowling are comprised of very different dynamics. League bowlers value competition, time set away each week to play, and the seriousness of competition among friends. Open bowlers enjoy the stress-free play with their friends, or by themselves, but are not tied down to meeting time once a week. Open bowlers can be all ages, with or without bumpers. The emphasis is on having fun and enjoying the time spent with those close to them. A cultural aspect of bowling is that it is a sport that everyone has done at least once in their life. Anyone can bowl, whether you're 2 or 92. People in wheelchairs can bowl as easily as well as those who are not.